introduce people to the basics of data science and how that can help them make decisions in their everyday business. So what that means is basically an introduction to the tools that are being used, the methodologies that are commonly seen, and to gain some familiarity with the terms you might hear when you hear people say data science or AI or machine learning. What are these things and are they potentially useful at all? Content of the course includes, we start off with asking the right business questions, because any good analysis and applying any sort of data science methodology is really dependent on having the right question up front and knowing how to ask those questions. Then we'll move into what tools and methodologies are commonly used so that participants get a good sense of what they're seeing in the marketplace, what their competitors and also their coworkers are using and what those things might mean. We then move into some hands-on work. So we actually allow participants to get hands-on with a data set in a couple of different tools, play around with it, manipulate it, and we really challenge them to use these new analytical abilities to answer questions that they're asking. And then in the last part, we start to dive into the deeper technical details of analysis and data science. So if you've ever wondered what a neural network is, or never even heard the term neural network before, you'll at least know what that means when you hear it mentioned. What is machine learning? How can I use it? And we'll talk about live examples and give participants a chance to at least play around with tweaking algorithms a bit to see what those changes do. This course is aimed at finance professionals in aviation who have just sort of a preliminary understanding of analytics and data science. So maybe they're working with numbers on a regular basis, but still in the area of using Excel to achieve a lot of these, manual model building, and are trying to understand where the future of this is going and how they might be able to apply these new principles to their work. I think it gives people real hands-on time with data in a way that they might not have the freedom to do in their own jobs. So the ability to manipulate it, but have guidance on what they're doing and why they're doing it, and also the freedom to try new things that are crazy and probably not something you would ever see in a business context, but it teaches you why it ended up the way that it did. So it was a lot of fun being the instructor. Definitely fun to do a course for the first time out of the box. You learn a lot. Some things worked amazingly well and we were surprised by what we saw. Some things we'll probably tweak a bit for the next session. We learned a lot about our participants as well. So understanding the different backgrounds that potentially come in terms of how much they've worked with data before, how much they already know, and what people want to learn. What do they want to walk out of the course with?